Welcome everyone! Today we are diving into a specialized TOEFL reading challenge, the Complete the Words task. This exercise is fantastic for sharpening your grasp of syntax and contextual clues. We will analyze a passage about the world's most famous museum, breaking down how words fit together to form logical academic meanings. Let's get started and see how we can use the surrounding text to solve these gaps like a pro. If you're finding these strategies helpful for your prep, make sure to subscribe to myTOEFL for more expert insights. Let's keep working together to reach your target score. To begin, let's look at the opening sentence of our passage. This sentence establishes the primary subject and provides the necessary context for the rest of the paragraph. Pay close attention to the main topic being introduced here. The Louvre Museum in Paris is currently the world's most visited art gallery and houses thousands of masterpieces from history. This sentence introduces the subject by identifying a specific location as the world's most visited art gallery. By mentioning that it houses thousands of masterpieces, the text establishes the museum's immense scale and cultural significance. This sets a clear theme of art and historical importance for the following sentences. Now, we move further into the passage to look at how the site's role has changed over time. This sentence provides historical background that contrasts with its current status as a museum. Originally built as a defensive structure in the 12th century, it became a public museum during the French Revolution. The author explains the evolution of the site, noting it was originally built for protection as a defensive structure. The transition to its current role is marked by the French Revolution, which serves as the logical turning point where it became a public museum. Let's examine the final complete sentence before we tackle the gaps. This part brings us back to the present day to summarize why the location remains so popular globally. Today, it remains a global center for art and culture, attracting millions of tourists who want to see iconic paintings. The sentence emphasizes the museum's enduring appeal, describing it as a global center for art. It highlights the result of the status by mentioning it is attracting millions of tourists who come specifically to view iconic paintings like the Mona Lisa. We are now moving into the section where you must complete the words. These sentences develop the historical narrative further. Remember to use the logic we've established about the museum's past to fill in the blanks. So, in this sentence, we need a pronoun to refer back to the subject mentioned in the previous sections, specifically the Louvre Museum. Since we are starting a new thought about the museum's history, the correct answer is it. said. Looking at the timeline established in the text, we are discussing the museum's history. Since the sentence refers to a state in the past, we need a past tense linking verb to connect the subject to its former identity. Therefore, the correct answer is was. It was a pa, and it was a first time, The passage discusses the transition from a defensive structure to a museum. Historically, before it was a museum, this grand building served as a royal residence. Given the context of French history and the size of the building, the correct answer is palace. It was a palace that OB. The sentence is describing a function that the building had in the past but no longer has today. To indicate that this was a former state of being, the correct answer is once. It was a palace that once served as the off-firm, and the off-firm is the present. The word following the gap is residence, and we need an adjective to describe what kind of residence it was for the heads of state. Since it was the formal, government-recognized home, the correct answer is official. It was a palace that once served as the official res prax. The phrase served as suggests a specific function or role for the building. Combined with the adjective official, we are looking for a noun that means a place where someone lives, especially someone of high rank. Thus, the correct answer is residence. It was a palace that once served as the official residence for SN. The sentence concludes by mentioning that the palace was used by various leaders. We need a word to quantify these leaders. Since it wasn't just one, but a group of them over time, the correct answer is some. Pressy, 2. This new sentence shifts focus to the people who analyze the museum's past. We need a noun that identifies the field of study related to thousands of masterpieces and history. Therefore, the correct answer is history. History XX for mine. Following the word history, we need a noun to describe the people who have a high level of knowledge in that field. Because they study these complex subjects, the correct answer is experts. History experts often SAS prank. Now we need a verb to describe the action these specialists perform regarding the museum. Since their goal is to gain deeper knowledge about the masterpieces, the correct answer is study. To wrap up, always remember that the key to the complete the words task is to look for grammatical markers and logical consistency with the rest of the passage. Pay close attention to whether the sentence requires a noun, verb, or adjective, based on the words immediately preceding the gap. Consistent practice with academic vocabulary will make these patterns much easier to spot during your actual exam.